Good afternoon, everyone. St. Lawrence College, we are a public funded college and we are located in Ontario and we are one of the oldest colleges in the province. It is more than 50 years now. So we have three campuses, Kingston, Cornwall, Brockville are the three campuses that we have. And we have more than 70 plus programs that is there for international students. We are having all the three intakes, Jan, May and September. Currently, we are open for Jan intake. Soon we'll be opening for May also. But we have all the programs open for September. September is the major intake. We have only very few open for Jan and May. So currently we are doing it for Jan. We'll just we'll just go into some programs, that is some popular programs that we are having in St. Lawrence College. I'm not discussing all the programs here, but we'll just see the campuses, the benefits for you to choose St. Lawrence College and all those things. So as I've mentioned, we have a team here in India as well as international team that is supporting students right from the application stage till you're there in Canada. And even after reaching Canada or after graduating, by the time you're about to graduate from the program, we'll be supporting you with all the possible way to get into a job. We'll be supporting you for your placements, like we'll be supporting you with your resumes, whatever way possible for you to get into a job. So that is provided by the college. And that is one benefit for the students to choose St. Lawrence College when it comes to studying abroad or studying in Canada. Now, we can just see what are the benefits if you choose Canada as your study destination. Most of you might be knowing like Canada is the second largest country in the world and it is one of the best country to live. It stands at number 1 position. Apart from that, talking about Canada, I'm not sure how many of you have heard what I was speaking about Canada. Anyways, I'm just mentioning the same once again. Like Canada, Canada is the second largest country in the world and it is one of the best country to live. Apart from that, it is one of the least corrupt country and it stands at number 9. Also, when we look into the safety, Canada is one of the safest countries in the world because when we compare it with other countries, the crime rate is much less compared to other countries. And also, if we are gathering like 5 people in a street, one would be a non-Canadian. So that means Canada is welcoming and multicultural. Apart from that, being a developed country, they invest more on education. Also, students coming to Canada, you'll have more high standard of education when you're choosing Canada as your destination. Also, one of the major concern for the students choosing a particular country or a particular college would be the expense that you'll have when you're choosing the country or a college or a particular program. So in terms of expenses also, Canada is much more cheaper comparing to countries like US, UK or Australia. So that is again one benefit for the students to choose Canada as your destination. You'll have a good quality of life, high standard of education at an affordable cost. So that's one major benefit for the students who choose Canada. Apart from that, you'll have options for permanent residency in the country, and also the PR may eventually qualify you for citizenship. So these are the major benefit for the students coming to Canada. Apart from that, we can see what are the campuses that we have. As I've already mentioned, we have like three campuses. Kingston, Cornwall, Brockville are the three campuses that we have. And see why we are known as St. Lawrence College is that we are actually located on the banks of St. Lawrence River. And that is the reason we are known as St. Lawrence College. And these are the three campuses that we have, Kingston, Cornwall, and Brockville. Now, the benefit for you to choose St. Lawrence College, or if the benefit cities where we have the campuses like Kingston, Cornwall, Brockville, that these cities are nearby to the major cities of Canada like Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal. So the benefit is that you'll have ample of job options. You'll have job options both in these cities as well as in the major cities of Canada like Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal. So these are the major benefits if your campus. Now Kingston, it is the first capital of Canada and it is also known as a student city with vibrant community. Why? Because Kingston as a city, they have three major institutions. One is of course St. Lawrence College, second is Queen's University and the third is Royal Military College. And because of these three institutions, the majority population of Kingston is of students. So also, as I've mentioned, there are ample of job options in this city because Kingston as a city, they have so many small businesses like restaurants, cafes, shops, pubs, events that is creating jobs for these students. Also, when we look into the distance to the major cities of Canada like Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, it's just 3 hours to Toronto, 2 hours to Ottawa, and 3 hours to Montreal. So as I've mentioned, if you want, you can stay in Kingston and work in any of these major cities also. Completely depends upon your decision. Apart from that, we are having like 6,000 students in Kingston campus. In that, 1,100 are international students. Now, coming to Cornwall or Cornwall City, Cornwall, it has an affordable accommodation. That is, it has a lowest rent in Canada. Now, if any of you are coming to Canada and if you're staying in any of these major cities like Toronto, Ottawa, or Montreal, you'll have to pay around 1,100 to 1,200 Canadian dollars per month for your accommodation. Whereas here in Cornwall, it would be around 500 to 600 Canadian dollars, which is like half of the amount that you'll be spending in these major cities. So that is one benefit for the students coming to Cornwall. Even though the city is closer to these major cities, it's just 1.5 hours to Ottawa and 1.5 hours to Montreal and 4.5 hours to Toronto. So in spite of Cornwall being closer to these major cities, they have an affordable accommodation, which is one benefit for you to choose Cornwall City. Also, the best part about Cornwall is that it has its own regional immigration pilot program. That is, any student coming to Cornwall, you'll have an option to apply for PR under this regional immigration pilot program. The benefit is that you'll be competing only with a few applicants, like hundreds of students or hundreds of applicants. So it is easy for you to get PR in a faster way when you're applying for PR under this program. But suppose students applying for PR under OINP, which is Ontario Immigration Nominee Program, will be competing with millions or thousands of students or applicants. So that's taking time for the students to get PR when you're applying under OINP. Whereas here you'll get it in a faster way. So that is one benefit for the students coming to Cornwall. Apart from that, Cornwall is also known as a hub for warehousing and logistics. So that means there are like so many warehouses, logistic companies, transportation companies there in the province, which is again providing jobs to these students. So that is again one benefit for the students coming to Cornwall. You'll have ample of options. Apart from that, we are having like total 1,300 students in Cornwall campus. In that, 280 are international students. Now, coming to Brockwell campus or Brockwell city, Brockwell, it has Thousand Islands, which is a national treasure. So from that, it is clear that Brockwell is a tourist place. So a lot of tourists come here every year, and due to that, Brockwell have like so many restaurants, cafes, even galleries, eateries, outdoor activities, which is again providing jobs to these students. And also, Brockwell is closer to these major cities like is 3.5 hours to Toronto, 1 hour to Ottawa, and 2.5 hours to Montreal. So Brockwell is literally closer to Ottawa. You know, Ottawa is the capital city of Canada now. So it's just 1 hour to Ottawa. So as I've mentioned, if you want, you can stay in any of these cities and work in any of these major cities if you wish. So that is one benefit for these students to choose St. Lawrence College or to choose these cities when it comes to the major cities like Toronto, Ottawa, or Montreal. Apart from that, we are having like total of 1,000 students in Brockwell campus. In that, 90 are international students. Now that is the three campuses that we have. We can just see, we can just get to know Kingston. Now, I'm having a video here. This is actually a video of Kingston City. So you can just view the same. You'll have an idea about how the city is, what all options you'll have if you're coming to a city like Kingston. I'm just playing the video.
A city can be just another place to live, or it can make you feel alive. Welcome to Kingston, Ontario, where feeling alive is our lifestyle, our culture, a place where opportunity and diversity dance in our streets. We're not just another pretty place. We're pretty smart too. We're ranked one of the best cities in the country for young, talented workers with outstanding secondary and post-secondary schools. Those young minds don't have to go far to find a diverse economy. Our economy is a healthy balance of public and private sectors, filled with innovation, stability, and growth. It's no wonder we're home to more than 6,000 innovative small and medium businesses. Remember the part where we said feeling alive is our lifestyle? Here's why. We have one of the most vibrant downtowns in the country, filled with amazing restaurants, cafes, bars, and it is all so close to one of the best waterfronts in the province. Our community is an active one, with plenty of running and biking, many city parks, 7 provincial parks, hundreds of lakes for those outdoor adventures, and being so close to cottage country, you can live, work, and play all in one place. We offer a variety of sports and entertainment for many demographics, especially young families. And when you're looking for that extra edge in business or want to travel, we're just a short drive away from major metropolitan cities while still offering the comfort of being close to home and work. Kingston, Ontario, where feeling alive is our lifestyle.
Now that was Kingston. So now you have an idea on how the city is and what all options you'll have if you're coming to a city like Kingston. We can just see what are the benefits if you're coming to cities like Kingston, Cornwall, or Brockville over the cities like Toronto, Ottawa, or Montreal. So you've already seen that these cities would be more beneficial for you because these are like less expensive compared to these major cities. Also, they have an affordable accommodation, they are safe, they have like multiple outdoor activities, they have so many restaurants, cafes, shops, events that is creating jobs to these students. And also, students coming to these cities, you'll have a real Canadian experience and a less competition for jobs because you can find jobs either in the smaller cities or in the major cities if you want. So you'll have options in both these cities. So these are the major benefits if you choose Kingston, Cornwall, Brockville over the cities like Toronto, Ottawa, or Montreal. Now we can see this is a picture from previous orientation, like 2019 orientation. So you can see students from different part of the world in this, which shows Canada is again multicultural. Apart from that, I'm having a video here of the campus. We can just have a look into the same.
No. Hello. Hello.
Yes, that's the campuses that we have. Now we can see some facts about St. Lawrence College or some key performance indicators that why you should be choosing St. Lawrence College when it comes to studying abroad or studying in Canada. Now most of the key performance indicators, they are higher than the provincial average. That is, if I'm talking about the graduate employment rate, we are having like 85 percentage of 89 percentage of graduate employment rate and 85 percentage of graduate satisfaction rate, which is top 3 in the province. Now, suppose if we are having like 100 students, 89 students are getting placed in the industry or in a company even before they are graduating from the program or after graduating from the program. Also, we do not leave our student once you're getting placed in a company or an industry. We go back to the employer, we get a feedback on the performance of our students, and if any of these students lack any sort of skill, we make sure to make changes in the curriculum according to that feedback, and we prepare our next batch of students accordingly so that when they are getting placed in a company or an industry, they'll be able to satisfy the employers. That's the kind of support we provide to these students, that you'll be getting all the support from the college for you to get into a job. So that's one major benefit for the students coming to St. Lawrence College. You will have chances of getting into a job or getting placed in a company or an industry even before you're graduating. And apart from that, we can see what benefits you'll have if you choose St. Lawrence College over a university. Now, see, we are actually referred to as a trade-oriented institution. So no matter what program you choose, whether it's a 2 year or 3 year, you get 40% of practical knowledge. Apart from that, all the programs that we have so many programs. As I've mentioned earlier, it's more than 70 programs that we have for international students. We have programs like diplomas, advanced diplomas, certificates. We have programs like bachelor's certificate or postgraduate. Into a university, we are having a lower tuition fees. We have a small class size, and these students will be able to earn higher education compared to a university. So these are the major benefit if you choose St. Lawrence College over a university. Now, coming to typical education path, as I've mentioned, all the programs that we have that will lead you to work permit and life after graduation. Some of you might be familiar with this. If you're going for a 1 year program, you get a 1 year postgraduate work permit. If you go for a 2 year program or more than 2 years of education, you get a postgraduate work permit of up to 3 years. And after graduation, if you're having like minimum 1 year of experience, that is 1,560 hours of experience, you will be eligible to apply for permanent residency in Canada. And this PR may eventually qualify you for citizenship. So this is common for students coming to Canada. Now coming to programs, as I've mentioned, we have more than 70 programs, and we have programs in almost all the areas. Like we have programs in applied arts, business, community services, computer and engineering technology, health sciences, hospitality and culinary arts, skill trades, ESL. ESL is English as second language, but that is not offered to Indian students. But rest of the programs is there for all the international students. Now, coming to the programs, see, I'm not going much into the programs because for Jan, we have few business programs that is open, and we have few PG programs like 1 year PG programs, 2 year PG programs, 3 year, these are few PG programs that we are having for Jan intake. So we'll just discuss few of them. One, we have healthcare administration that is open for Jan. So this program, we can accept any students from health background, like nursing students or pharmacy students, even BDS students, they can apply for this program. We have this program for all the three intakes, and this is a 2 year PG program that we are having. So anyone from health background, they can apply for this program. So here you will be studying business skills in healthcare context. So after completion or after graduating from this program, you'll be getting job options. So you'll be working in the administrative part of the healthcare sector or healthcare setting. So that is how it is. You might be knowing students from health background, you won't be able to work directly in Canada. You have to clear the respective exams. So this program will help you to get into a job, get your PR, and even if you want to continue with your previous background, you still can do it. Only thing is that you have to clear the respective exam. So this therefore healthcare students. And we have the program in Kingston campus. We have most of our programs in Kingston. Some we have it in Cornwall, some in Brockwell, some we have it in all the three campuses, some we have it in two campuses. Now, apart from these PG programs, we have few undergraduate programs also. All these diplomas, advanced diplomas, certificate, these are like undergraduate programs that we have. And the program requirement, we have a common program or admission requirement, which we just require 50% overall in your academics. So if you're applying for any of the undergraduate programs like diplomas or advanced diplomas or certificates, the requirement is grade 12 overall 50%. And there are some programs like we have few engineering related diploma programs, health related diploma programs, community services related diploma programs. So if it is few of these engineering diplomas that we are having grade 12 marks requirement. So for those programs, we will be considering the overall score in 12th as well as 12th maths mark also. It should also not be less than 50%. Rest of the programs, it is 50% overall. Like we have few business diplomas, we have few office administration programs, social service worker, early childhood education. These programs are there in St. Lawrence College, lot of options, but most of these are available only for September intake. That is also there. Apart from that, if you are applying for any of the PG programs, then also we just require 50% overall for the bachelor's. So for healthcare administration program, which is again 2-year PG program, where we can accept any bachelor students, like 3-year bachelors, 4-year bachelors, or even if you are like completed 3-year diploma after 12th, we can accept for the PG program. So any student for this is also 2-year PG program. Now in this program, even though this is a business program, statistical analysis, big data, these are few subjects added along with the business subjects in this program. So this is a 2-year program, like 4-semester program, and we have a co-op also available for this program in the 4th semester, which will help you to get into a job even before you graduate. See, most of the programs that we are having, we have co-ops available. So all those programs that we have co-ops, we are having like 100% employment rate. So because all these co-op programs, you'll be having hands-on experience when you're doing the program. That will help you to get into before you graduate from the program. So that is it. Apart from that, we are having few IT programs, game programming, computer system technician, computer programmer analyst. But for Jan intake, we just have game computer system technician open. Rest of the programs are not there for Jan. So computer system technician program is also a very good program. So any student who have like they can apply for the program. Even if you don't have maths and wealth, biology students or commerce students, they can apply for the program. Someone who wants to start from the basics of computers or basics of computers, you can go ahead with the computer system technician program. This is open for Jan intake. Then we have few 2-year, 3-year diploma programs. Most of these are there only for September. You can just go to the website, which is St.Lawrencecollege.ca. When you go to the website, you'll find an international link on top. You'll find all the programs that is available for programs are not mentioned here. Apart from that, we are having a bachelor degree, which is Bachelor of Business Administration, which is for 4 years. Now, this program, this is the only program we have a higher academic requirement, where we require a 70% overall in grade 12. All the core subjects also should not be less than 70%. And 12th maths is also required, which should also not be less than 70%. This program, we are in collaboration with Laurentian University. So 2 years, students will be studying in St. Lawrence College and rest of the 2 years in the university. That is the reason the program requirement is of high for this program. 1-year PG programs, like 2 semesters, 3 semesters programs, which is like autism, behavioral science, therapeutic creation, international management, digital marketing communication, project management, supply chain management, user experience design. Now, apart from this autism and behavioral science and therapeutic recreation, the rest of the 5 programs, we just require any bachelor students, 3-year bachelors, 4-year bachelors, even diploma students, those who have done 3-year diploma after 12th. They can apply for any of these 5 programs. Also, we are providing one more option to the students. So you can choose 2 programs from these 5 graduate certificate programs, and you can apply for a combined offer letter, so that you're getting a 2-year PG program and gradually you will be eligible for a 3-year study work permit. So that's a recent update for St. Lawrence College. And apart from that, we can just see like we have few student services that is offered to the students coming to St. Lawrence College. In that, these are few student services that we offer. We have New Students Life and Innovation Center, where you can just go and spend some quality time with other students. Then we have athletics, varsity and intramural sports, which has sports activities on campus, inter-campus sports activities. Then we have campus health services. Now, campus health services, you might be knowing, health services are costlier in Canada. So any student, if you have any kind of small health issues on campus, or outside campus, you can get the help of campus health services. Then we have career services and employment center. Now, this is one thing that is offered to students. Like they'll be helping you with your resumes, your covering letter. They'll be preparing you for your interviews. All the support for a student to get into a job or get you placed in a company or an industry is given by Career Services and Employment Center. Also, we used to organize job fairs every year, so you'll be able to apply for the same. That is done by Career Services and Employment Center. Then we have peer tutoring and academic support. Now, this is one thing for students who find difficulty in understanding or learning a particular subject or a course. You can get the help of peer tutoring and academic support, where you'll be given a support of a peer tutor. So you'll have a comfort level to talk to them to clear your queries or clear your doubts, or it can even happen that the peer tutor teach you in your native language so that you can understand and learn. Also, this peer tutoring, peer tutors, they can be senior students also. This is a kind of on-campus job that is there in St. Lawrence College for these students. So the peer tutor, they are actually paid by the college. And you don't have to pay anything to get the support of peer tutor. It is completely free of cost. So that is there. Apart from that, we have counseling and student support. Now, this is one thing for students who find some small mental blocks or some kind of mental issues after reaching Canada, like due to the change in environment or change in culture. There could be some kind of issues that the student may face. So if you face some kind of problems, you can get the support of counseling and student support. They'll be helping you to come out of the issues that you're facing and cope up with the changed environment. Then we have international center. Now this is something you'll be getting support right from application stage till you're there in Canada from the international center. Then we can see the admission requirements. As I've already mentioned, the academic requirement is just 50% overall, except Bachelor of Business Administration, all the other programs are the same. And for the admission purpose, we would require all your academic documents, right from 10th to whatever you're doing till now, all the mark sheets, all the semester wise or year wise mark sheets, and also your completion certificate and your passport copy, proof of English proficiency. These are the documents that we require for the admission purpose. And yes, we have an application fee of 100 CAD. So these are required for the admission purpose. And also, coming to the English language requirements, see, we are accepting non-STS applications also. We accept IELTS, we accept PTE, and we accept TOEFL. So if you want to apply for any of the undergraduate programs like certificate diploma or advanced diploma, the IELTS requirement is 6 overall, no band less than 5.5. If you're having TOEFL, then the minimum requirement is 78. And for PTE, it is 55 for undergraduate programs. So even if you're having like 2 band 5.5, but the overall score is 6, then also you can apply for the undergraduate programs. But if you want to apply for any of the PG program or the bachelor degree, then the IELTS requirement would be 6.5 overall, no band less than 6. TOEFL, it would be 83, and PT, it would be 60. So these are the English language requirements we now have for international students. Now, apart from this, we can also issue you with conditional offer letters. That is, if the conditional offer letter is required on the basis of English proficiency, we would require a test booking confirmation. It can be IELTS, it can be PT, it can be TOEFL, but there should be a test booking confirmation for us to issue conditional offers on the basis of English language requirement. Or if you're waiting for some kind of documents like final mark sheets, final certificate, on that basis also we can issue you with a conditional offer letter, but there should be only one condition. Either it should be based on English language or it should be based on any of the pending documents. It cannot be both. Now, one other concern for the admission purpose is the backlogs. Now, see, if you're applying for any of the 2-year PG programs that we are having, like Healthcare Administration or Business Analytics International, we can accept only 5 backlogs, not more than that. If it is any of the 1-year PG programs like Project Management or Supply Chain Management, International Business Management, or Digital Marketing Communication, if it is any of these 1-year PG program, then we can accept 7 backlog. But if it is any of the undergraduate programs like certificate diploma or advanced diplomas, we can accept 8 backlogs. So 5, 7, 8 in this sense, that is including reappears. So that is there. Apart from that, one other concern is the study gap. So if you're a bachelor student, then the maximum study gap that we can accept is 7 years. If it is grade 12 students, then it is 3 years. So that's the maximum study gap that we can accept. So, but if you're a bachelor student and if you're having like 5 or 6, even 7 years of study gap, there should be a gap justification proof. That should be there. Now, coming to the next point, basically we have a range for tuition fees in Canadian dollars for 2 semesters. It depends upon which program you choose. So accordingly, we have so however you want, you can choose your accommodation and you'll have to pay the required amount. And for books also, there will be a cost of around 400 to 800 for 2 semesters. So altogether, for a student coming to St. Lawrence College, you will have an overall expense of around 23,000 to 32,000 Canadian dollars, depends upon which program you choose. And this tuition fees, it also includes the health insurance cost also for these students. So that is there. So that's it. That's about St. Lawrence College. I think I've covered most of the points that is there. So we can just have a discussion on the queries and the questions you have. We can just start asking your questions or queries. If there is anything, we can just have a
Hello,
discussion on
ma'am.
the same. Yes, hello.
Uh, Ma'am,
Hello,
I
ma'am.
completed my
Uh, Glyona, you're on mute. If you could unmute.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're audible now.
Okay. Thank you, Sruthi, for a very informative and insightful session on St. Lawrence College. Now let us move on to the
Well,
question answer session. I request you, all the participants to drop your questions in the question answer box to the right of your screen. Now, Ms. Sruthi will answer the questions one by one. Can you hear me, Sruthi?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay, we have some questions. Hello, I am Nirmal Kurian. I am pursuing BCom Finance third year at Devagiri College, Calicut. I wish to study PG Diploma in Business Analytics at St. Lawrence College in 2022. I have IELTS band overall 7. Will I get admission with 81% degree marks for both?
Sure, sure. We just require 50% for the academics. You're good to go. I believe you don't have any backlogs.
Yeah, I think it's so.
Okay. So if there are no backlogs, then it is fine because maximum backlogs we can accept for that program is 5, not more than that.
Okay, next question is from Marilyn Mary. I
Okay.
would like to know about healthcare administration course in SLC.
Yeah, as I've mentioned, I had explained about the program. It is a 2-year PG program that we have, and also anyone from health background. Usually, health background in the sense I've mentioned, which all we can accept it, like nursing students. If I need to know the background of the student who have asked for, is she has she mentioned anything?
No.
Okay. So if you're from nursing background or pharmacy background or physiotherapy, even BDS students, these are the usual profiles we accept for that program. That is basically a business program where you learn business skills in healthcare context. So like after completion or after graduation, you will be able to work in the administrative part of the healthcare sector or healthcare setting. That's how it is.
Okay, thank you, Sruthi.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
Requirement is just 50% overall for the academy. And also backlog is also a concern, which should not be more than 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question is from Shruti. Can you explain the admission criteria for January 2022 intake?
Yeah, that's what we just require all your academic profile. If you're ready with all the documents, you can just get in touch with Fair Future team. They'll help you out with the admission process.
Okay. Next question is from Mohammed Faraz. Hello, ma'am. I am Mohammed Faraz. I am a BDA graduate. I had applied for St. Lawrence College for healthcare management.
Okay. Is it health information management or healthcare administration?
She mentioned here is healthcare management.
Oh,
Hello.
hello.
Ah,
Good afternoon, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm Mohammed Raj. I'm a
Yes.
BDS graduate.
Yes, Mohammed.
Ma'am, I had applied for St. Lawrence College, but my offer letter got rejected, stating that I have more backlogs. But I have just 4 backlogs.
See, that would be including the reappears that you have. They would have counted it. How many? I mean, including reappears, how many do you have?
Ma'am, that's what in a BDS grading system.
Hmm.
So that's what the number of reappears means. exam which have reappeared, right, ma'am? That's what I
The
have
number
totally
of times you have reappeared. If you had four backlogs, how many times have you
just
written the exam? Have you cleared it in the first attempt?
yes, ma'am. I've cleared it in first attempt. When I failed in an exam, then the time which I've taken up the exam, that time itself I had cleared it. So I had totally flunked in four exams, ma'am, and in one attempt only I had cleared all of them. But they are telling you have no, it's more than that. They are stating. I have even issued the attempt certificate from my college itself, authorized with
Okay,
authorized field.
they would have requested. I'm not sure who was the counselor for the student. Any idea, Glarana?
Ma'am, I had applied from IDP.
Okay, you applied through a different
IDP.
agents. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes. From
Okay.
there, so there,
So
I
you
even
can just
issued my.
you will need to talk to the counselor because they would have requested for a backlog summary in that case if they're not able to understand the number of backlogs from the mark sheets
That's
that you have provided.
yes, ma'am. I have
Mhm.
applied that. For that reason itself, I had provided them my attempt certificate. Means the number of times I reappeared.
Do one
But
thing,
still,
you can just talk to them. They just give me the application ID and your name and your OCAS ID. I'll just check with the admission team and I'll get back to you because I'm not
okay,
sure what has happened. Yeah,
okay, ma'am.
yeah.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Hello, okay, ma'am. Thank you for us.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Ma'am, can I talk to you?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Ma'am, I have Masters in English Language and Literature, and I have got a B.Ed degree and 4 years experience. I have applied for early childhood education in the college, and unfortunately, I couldn't get a date for IELTS before the September date. So I
Mhm.
had to defer for January, and I had paid the initial deposit fee. But now, unfortunately, they are saying there are no seats for January intake. So which
See,
course can I get, ma'am?
that program is not open for Jan intake. It is only for September. That is the reason they have told like that. Now, in case,
Okay.
I mean, if you're, are you looking something that is exactly related to early childhood education only? Or because since you have already completed a B.Ed and masters, I think you can go ahead with any of the PG programs, like any of the management programs. I've already mentioned a few when I was doing the presentation, like IBM or project management or digital marketing communication. Such programs, usually management programs, any bachelor student, any master students, they can go for those programs. Those
Okay, ma'am.
programs are still open, so you can just get in touch with the team. They'll
Okay.
be talking to the admission team and let me see what can be done. But early childhood education, it's not open for Jan. I'm so sorry.
No problem, ma'am. I just need to get a course. I mean, it's perfectly fine if it's from the business
I
side
think
or
this query has already been sent to the admission team. I think they have already spoke to the international team also regarding the same. So let me just speak to them. If they
okay.
have got an update on the same, I'll get back to you for sure.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank you,
you're
Rosemary.
ma'am,
welcome.
Yeah, carry on, Shruti.
ma'am, actually, I completed my UG 2015. BCom.
Sorry, what have you completed?
BCom
Okay,
2015.
okay.
So after that, I have 3 months.
Your voice is
So,
breaking, Shruti.
ma'am, correct. Ma'am,
We cannot hear you. It's not audible.
hello.
Hello, Shruti. Can you hear me?
Yeah, ma'am.
Your voice was breaking. Come again.
Hello.
Uh, you
Ah,
can just mention your query in chat in case if your connection is
Uh,
not good.
already mentioned.
Shruti, can you mention the query in the chat box?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, next question is from Prithvi. Could you
Okay.
shed some light on the 6-week work placement following PG certificate at St. Lawrence?
Sorry, what was it? See,
There is any placements, work placements?
see, I've already mentioned that we have a career services and employment center on campus. So they'll be supporting you with your jobs like placements once you're about to graduate from the program. And also some programs that we are having co-ops along with the program. So they'll be helping you with that also. So those students who are coming for these co-op programs, they used to get placed even before they are graduating from the program. So that help, you will be getting all the support from the college side for your placement. That would be there.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Next question is from Angel. I have applied for supply chain management for Jan Intake, but I haven't received my conditional offer letter yet. So when I will receive my offer letter, I have
Right.
scored 6.5 band in IELTS.
So I mean, why have you applied for a conditional offer letter when you, I mean, are you waiting for some kind of documents or you are waiting for the IELTS? What was it? Yes,
Ma'am,
Angel? Yeah.
hi, ma'am. I haven't submitted my IELTS when I was applying for the supply management.
Okay. So now have you uploaded it?
Yeah, ma'am. I uploaded
See,
paid.
there was a small delay in issuing the offers for Jan, and we apologize for the same because they've started issuing the offer letters, and the usual processing time for the offer letter is 21 working days. So if that is gone, we have just already given the list of students who are pending, waiting for offers to the international team. So all the offers will be released before 10th of September. So you'll be getting it by the next week.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question is from Shruti. She completed her UG in 2015 and I have 3 years, 9 months work experience. And I also want PG diploma in banking operation. Would it possible to join PG diploma in business administration course?
See, Shruti, we don't have a program in business administration as in PG. We just have 2 year diploma in business administration. That is not a PG program. But if you're looking for PG options, then you can apply for any of these management programs which I've mentioned, like 1 year PG programs, IBM International Business Management, or digital marketing communication, or supply chain management, project management, user experience design, or even business analytics. But before that, I need to know your percentage in your graduation, the number of backlogs you had. If you meet the requirements, you can apply for any of these programs which I have mentioned. These are open for Jan now. So that is possible. And
Okay.
also the IELTS requirement should be 6.5 overall, no one less than 6. So if you meet the
Ma'am,
requirements, you can apply.
ma'am,
Yes.
will you provide conditional offer if I take IELTS exam and
Not audible, Shruti.
Shruti, can you please post in the chat box? Okay. Next question is from JC. Can I apply for healthcare administration course after MSW? Could you share the scope of the course, its classes, time and placement, class time and placement?
See, MSW students, we cannot accept for healthcare administration. But for Jan, we don't have any other option. But if you're looking for September intake, then we have options for you. Like we have autism behavioral science program open for September. MSW students usually apply for that, or therapeutic recreation even, but not for healthcare.
Okay. Next question is from Anila. Ma'am, for healthcare administration, whether homeopathic background is preferred
No,
for
no.
healthcare
We
administration?
don't accept BHMS and BAMS students also for healthcare administration.
Okay. Next question is from Alvin K. Joy. BECSC engineering, which course is better to choose?
See, Alvin, if you're looking for something exactly related to computers or engineering that you've already learned, I don't have anything exactly related to computer science, but we have user experience design program. That's a 1 year PG program. Also, you can look into business analytics program, because that program also, as I've mentioned, there are subjects that is related to what you learn for computer science or IT. Students usually learn in their academics, like artificial intelligence or big data, statistical analysis. These are few subjects that is included along with business subjects in that program. So if you want, you can apply for business analytics or user experience design. Also, any of these management programs also, because all these programs, we just require any bachelor student. So you would be eligible to apply for any of those, provided you meet the admission requirements, like the number of backlogs, the minimum requirement, percentage requirement, and also the English language requirement.
Okay, thank you. Next question is from Afila. I think she received an offer letter from St. Lawrence College, Kingston campus. It has a deadline for the submission of first year fee on September 22nd. As I am
Mhm.
applying for a tuition fee loan to support my higher studies, is it okay if I pay the initial deposit to confirm my letter of acceptance application before September 22nd and the remaining amount once I get the approval from the bank?
Yes, Afila, you can do that. But before the offer is, I mean, the deadline is getting, deadline is, I mean, or the offer letter is revoked, just send an email to the admission team that you would require extension for making the rest of the payment. Then we'll be issuing you with a revised LOA with an extended date. But just do it before the offer letter gets revoked. You can make the payment initial deposit and you can always request for an extension.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next question is from Alina Raji. Is there any PG programs in nutrition and dietetics in SLC?
No, Alina, I'm so sorry. We don't have any options in nutrition at SLC.
Okay, next question is from Anila. Whether
Mm.
January intake is closed, is it possible to get conditional offer letter without IELTS and whether we'll get any acknowledgement while application is submitted?
See, we are not closed for Jan. We are still recruiting for Jan intake. As of now, we don't have a deadline also for Jan. We are open for, but most of the some programs are already waitlisted. So if you're looking for some kind of PG programs, you can still apply now. And without IELTS, we would require a test booking confirmation. If you have booked your slots for the exam, with that confirmation, you can apply for a conditional offer letter. Without that, you won't be able to do it.
Okay. Next question is from Anu. I think she is pursuing BTech Electrical and Electronics. Is there any chance for MTech in Power System? Which course will be suitable for my profile at St. Lawrence College?
Are you looking for masters? Then you should be looking for some universities because we don't have master programs. We just have PG diploma programs, which I've already mentioned. So nothing related to power system, or I can only provide you with the programs which I was repeating, like any of these management programs. Nothing related to power system.
Okay. Next question is from Nudan. I think he had 9 backlogs in BCom and I cleared all in next attempt. Overall percentage is above 60 percentage. Can I apply for diploma in data analytics?
No, I'm so sorry. Maximum accepted backlog is 5, not more than that.
Okay. Next question is from Kiran. I just completed my bachelor's in physics with computer application as the vocational course. So can I apply for PG in computer related courses?
Yeah, PG in computer related courses, I've already mentioned the same. If you want, you can apply for any of these business analytics or user experience design. The requirement is just any bachelor's for all these programs. So you would be able to apply for it, provided you meet the requirements.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do anyone have any more queries?
No, I have no.
Yes, Shruti?
Which courses are provided in PG diploma commerce background students?
You're
I
not
think she is
audible. Your
asking
voice
about
is
the PG
breaking.
diploma programs in commerce background students.
Yeah,
PG diplomas, I've already mentioned. You can go ahead with business analytics or IBM International Business Management. All these programs which I've just mentioned, you can apply for it. The requirement is just any bachelor's. So,
I'm looking for which program. That course is a 1 year.
sorry.
I'm looking for 2 years PG diploma program.
You're looking for 2-year PG diploma.
Yeah,
2-year business analytics is a 2-year PG diploma program that is there. Also, these 1-year PG diploma programs which I've mentioned, you can either go for business diploma, which is already 2 years, or you can go for combined offer letters. You can choose 2 programs and get a combined offer letter so that the offer will be like both programs will be mentioned in the 2-year PG program and gradually eligible for the study work. You can do it both ways.
go for Jan 2022 intake. Is it
Sorry?
possible to go for Jan intake?
It's possible.
Yes, you can apply for Jan.
But
Yes, you can apply for Jan.
I'm going to like someone this if
Not
September.
You're not audible, Shruti. Your voice is breaking actually.
Okay, I think it's time to wind up the session. Thank you, Ms. Rudy, for answering all the questions and clearing the doubts of all the participants. With that note, I would like to wind up our webinar on behalf of our future team. I would like to thank Ms. Sruthi Rajeev for visiting and enlightening us with the knowledge. Today's webinar was full of knowledge and interesting things. It gave deep insights about the college and also revealed some interesting facts. I'm pretty sure the precious knowledge that she gave us will definitely help us in our studies and future. Thank you so much. Also, thank you to all the students who participate here for paying your attention and learning. Once again, thank you all and have a good day.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Liana. Thank you for having me here.
Okay.
Yeah. And thanks everyone for joining for this session.
Okay. Thank
Have
you.
a great day. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.